What's up, guys? It's your boy Scott from King Queen Cichlids bringing you yet another new video. Now in today's video, it's not gonna be anything spectacular like you've been seeing for the past couple of weeks. We're gonna take a look at a couple things that I talked about in my Sunday live feed, the sturgeon that I have remaining, and then we're gonna take a look at the Trimax I got 2 weeks ago that's still in this quarantine tank. There's some issues going on there. I like to bring it to your attention, get your thoughts, get your comments on it. Now, I would love for you guys to believe that every week something fishy fantastic is going on, but that's simply not the case. This particular week is a kind of slow week, but then this coming weekend, it's the Keystone Clash, my home event, run by my home club and the sister club, Aquarium Club of Lancaster County. So the Cichlid Club of York and Aquarium Club of Lancaster County every year for the last 6 years have been putting on this event called the Keystone Clash. It is an incredible event. In fact, I think they should just drop the event and call it the Keystone Festival, because it's 3 days of fishy people, vendors, raffles, prizes, one of the largest fish shows in the country. I know this year they have over 400 events. Speakers from Rusty Wessel, Dr. Paul Lazelle, Jennifer Williams, Rachel Leary, Chris Biggs is going to be in the house, and the list goes on. If you, this weekend, are in the Harrisburg, Pennsylvania area, you definitely want to come check this event out. They have day passes on Saturday where you can come in and enjoy all the festivities. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you miss it for some reason, I'm going to bring you a lot of footage of this great event so you can be prepared next year to attend, or at least attend similar events that are in your area. Sunday is a huge auction, one of the largest auctions in the Northeast area. I'm bringing that all to you. But if you ever want to go to a place where you get fish and products at an incredible price, you definitely want to come to the Keystone Clash auction. It's going to be off the chizzy. Alright, if that wasn't enough for you guys, September 21st, the following weekend, follow Liz and I to Dover, Delaware. We're going to go to Super Cichlids' grand opening of their store. Now, I've seen some behind the scenes shots. Martin and Lisa for the last year have been putting the store together, and it looks amazing. I can't wait to get my camera in there and take some footage and bring it back to you. But better yet, why don't you come join us in Dover, Delaware for this grand opening. There's going to be raffle, prizes, discounted products, food. It's going to be a great time with some great fishy people. Lisa and Martin have been supporting clubs in the hobby for a number of years, and we want to support them. We want to make sure their store gets off to a great start. So definitely come to Dover, Delaware, and be there for the grand opening. You will enjoy it. Trust me on this. Now, last week I took you to that fish place, one of the largest fish stores in the world. The week before that, it was me, KG Tropicals, River Life. We went to not one but 3 different stores. So it's been a lot of fun lately. This video is going to be a little low key. Catch your breath and get ready for the Keystone Clash and the grand opening of Super Cichlids next week. We have a lot going on. Then we have the aquatic experience, the Cichlid show, which Liz and I are running. Then we have the OCA extravaganza. There's so much going on, guys. So let's take this breather. Let's enjoy this short video, and then get ready next week for a video of nothing but the Keystone Clash and all the festivities that take place. Now, as I always say, give me a thumbs up on this video if you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, leave me comments below so I know what I can do to improve your experience at King Queen Cichlids. If you're not a subscriber, please check out my videos and consider subscribing. We would love to have you as a new subscriber to our channel. We are so close to hitting 4,000 subscribers. It's incredible, and I want to thank each and every one of you guys for joining our channel and making it grow the way that it's growing. Now, without further ado, let's go check out my sturgeon in my office, and then we're going to head out to the garage. We're going to check out my Trimax in the quarantine tank. I'm going to show you why it's important to quarantine fish. I'm seeing something that's making me a little nervous in the Trimax. I'm going to show it to you guys and see what you guys think. So let's go, guys. Come on. Alright guys, we're in my office, and that fish behind me, that's my starlet sturgeon. Now as you guys remember, I got 3 of these beautiful sturgeons from Mark Tenera at Pets Plus. Actually one's a starlet and I got 2 diamondbacks, brought them home. They're incredible fish. They're actually one of my favorite fishes. Long story short, I went to the ACA convention in New England. On my way back Sunday, I had a long drive. I got here, a storm began, and there's actually a big thunderstorm and lightning storm. A tree actually fell down across the street and cut all the lines down. We lost power in this block of neighborhood. The electricians, the people, electrical company was telling me it could be 1 to 2 days. I got frustrated. I told Liz to pack her stuff up, grab the dogs, and we went to a hotel about 3 or 4 miles away because I just cannot sleep, you know, in hot conditions. It was one of the hottest times in the summer, and I knew that I was going to have to get into a hotel room if I was going to sleep properly. I totally forgot the special requirements the sturgeon needs, which is cold water. They need to be in water 70 degrees and under, and they need a lot of aeration in their water. Those are things that you must provide these sturgeons to keep them successfully. I totally went blank on it. I knew my other fish would be fine. I didn't think about the sturgeons. I left, and we didn't get back until the following day around 1 or 2 o'clock after I talked to my neighbors and they said yes, the power's back up. When I got home, the 2 diamondbacks had perished. The temperature had risen greatly because it was like 100 degrees outside. There was no air movement or water movement. There was no aeration in the tank. And they just, at that young age, the diamondbacks were the smallest of the sturgeons that I had, and they were young. They just couldn't take it, and they unfortunately passed away. Actually, the starlet looked pretty scary as well. But I did a bunch of water changes, you know, and I got him some really cool water, and I got the aeration up, and he actually pulled through, and he's doing fantastic now. He has doubled in size easily since when I got him about a month ago. He's a spectacular fish. I got him in this 180. Now I do have a small leak at the very top of the tank, but these guys are bottom swimmers, so I just took some of the water down. He's doing fine in here. He doesn't need the water to be all the way at the top because he very rarely goes to the top. He's a bottom feeder. He's a bottom swimmer. But I did want to update you on that's what happened with my sturgeons. This one is doing absolutely great. The other 2 didn't make it, unfortunately. What makes me upset the most is that if I had simply remembered that I had these Cobalt battery-powered air pumps that were fully charged at the time too, I could have popped like 2 of these babies on this tank, have plenty of aeration going on. These guys would have survived. I was so worried about getting to the hotel, packing up, getting the dogs, and finding a place to stay that I didn't think, and I feel bad because I could have saved these fish. These fish should still be with me if I had just used my brain. So unfortunately, stuff like that happens. I'm not proud of it, but I did get asked about it in the live stream on Sunday, and I wanted to tell you the full story as well as show you just how incredible this sturgeon is. Alright guys, off into the fish room in the garage to see the Trimax. Come on! Alright guys, we're in my fish room in my garage where I have a lot of tanks, especially quarantine tanks for fish that I'm bringing in. Obviously then I have my display fish tank room. That's normally where you guys see me at. That's normally where I do live streams at. But I think it's important to have quarantine tanks, especially when you bring in the amount of fish that I do. You want to make sure you get them in the tank, get them healthy as possible. You want to make sure they're not introducing any diseases or parasites into already established tanks with fish of great condition. So that's the reason why we have quarantine tanks. I know all of us have gotten lucky and we bought fish and we've thrown them into a tank before, an already established tank, and nothing bad happens. But all it takes is that one bad experience where you get a fish that has parasites or diseases and it wipes out your entire stock of your fish tank. Once that happens, you will then start using a quarantine tank because it's important to make sure that you're not introducing anything into your tank that might be lethal to the fish that you own and love. With that said, I got this Trimax from Lucky's Fish Place. At the time of purchase, I noticed that Trimax had a damage. His lip looked a little white, looked a little damaged. I know Lucky's Fish Place is a great store, but I know he likes to mix in a lot of different cichlids because he turns them over quickly, and sometimes that leads to cichlid aggression, a lot of lip locking. And Danny, the owner of Lucky's Fish Place, sees that happen. He separates the fish into separate tanks. When I purchased this guy, he was in his own tank, but again, I did see the damage in his lip. I figured I'd get him home. I'd be able to get him healthy. He's been in this tank for 2 weeks now, and actually, I think his lip has gotten a little bit worse. He's got that Mick Jagger look to him, like his lips are a little puffy. I've basically done a lot of water changes. That's basically my remedy for any diseases, is I like to do a lot of water changes. I like to do it naturally. It's just my general opinion that sometimes the medications that you put into these fish tanks to help the fish actually do more damage than good. So again, I like doing water changes. I like adding like a teaspoon of salt to every gallon. That helps their gill function. That's basically what I do. This guy, if he doesn't get any better in the next week, I will probably try some Melafix or something like that to help with his wound there. If you guys have seen something like this before and you know ways of fixing it, please leave comments below, because I absolutely love this Trimax. He's beautiful, and I can't wait to get him in his own tank in the display room. He's acting absolutely great. I mean, you can see he's active as hell. You know, I feed him and he's just absolutely loves to eat. Check him out. I mean, he's got a crazy appetite. So he's not acting like he's sick in any way, but this area on his lip is just, you know, extra large, aka Mick Jagger, and it just has me concerned. So I'm going to keep doing water changes, and hopefully that wound or whatever that is going on there will subside. But again, if you have any comments, if you've seen this before, which is happening to your fish, and you've been able to fix it, leave comments below so I can help this boy out, because I absolutely love him. I'm going to give him a little more food because he's a beast. Isn't he a great fish? I mean, how cool is this fish? It's really important for me to fix this guy. So again, leave comments below. Alright guys, that's really it for the video today. Again, so much stuff coming up, so you know, don't be bummed that this is not like the greatest, most action-packed video I've ever done. There is a lot of cool stuff coming up that you guys are going to enjoy. I'm going to really bring you some great footage. It's going to make you want to get out there and enjoy the hobby like I do, and that's the whole point of my channel. I want to promote big cichlids, but more importantly, I want to promote the passion, the love, the fun of keeping fish. It's just second to none. It's the greatest hobby in the world. Alright guys, thank you so much for viewing. You didn't have to be on my channel at this particular day, at this particular time, but you did, and I greatly appreciate it. Again, we're so close to hitting 4,000 subscribers. I never thought in my wildest dreams we'd ever get that many. So thank you so much for making that happen. Keep in mind that I will be, and Liz will be, at the Aquatic Experience in October. We're not going to be at YouTuber's Lane because we are manning the cichlid show. We got to be there. We got to make sure the fish are taken care of. We got to answer any questions people might have. One of the great things about running a cichlid show is people want to learn more about the cichlids that are actually being displayed in the show. And because of our knowledge and our experience, we know many of the cichlids, and we can talk about them, share them with other people, and hopefully those people go out and actually buy these fish or keep them in their fish room. So that's why cichlid shows are important to me, or fish shows in general. It allows the public to see the vast majority of just the wide variety, more importantly, of fish out there in the world that you can keep at your home, because aquatic pets are simply the best. Alright guys, hope to see you Sunday for our live feed. We're probably not going to have a lot prepared because Sunday we're going to be at the Keystone Clash auction.
I'll wait all day for this one. Oh yeah? 250 going once. 260.
Woo!
265.
Wow.
270. All right. Once, twice, sold.
Which is probably going to last right up until 6 or 7 o'clock at night. And then we're going to do a live stream. We might even do a live stream from the Keystone Clash auction. I don't know. But you want to be there because it's going to be a lot of fun. Alright guys, take care. Thank you so much for viewing. And I will see you guys later. Peace!